live. This is Wrestling in Black and White, episode entitled Angry Hustlers. Welcome, everybody. This is your host, Tech, with co-host.
This is Angry Mark here. And Jesus Christ, why we got to do these early interviews, man? I've only had a 12-pack.
Of course, we got to, because coming up momentarily, we got him on the line right now, is the great wrestling legend himself, former trainer of OVW, trained a lot of the upcoming stars of WWE, the hustler known as Rip Rodgers. We'll be bringing him on in about 1 second. Just remind everybody you can follow Under the Mat Radio on Twitter at @tech_UTMR. You can follow Under the Mat Radio on YouTube. Just type in the name. Follow us on Instagram at Under the Mat Radio, all one word. And also follow us on Facebook, Under the Mat Radio. Like our page and also subscribe to our group page as well. Angry Mark, we already know. You have no social media ties because you don't want people talking to you.
I prefer my hate mail to come in the mail. So if anybody needs to get a hold of Angry Mark, it is 1414. I don't give a fuck.
Yes. Without any further ado, fans, this is a very special episode. We're going to bring in right now, live, the man himself, a good old buddy, the hustler, Rip Rodgers. Welcome.
Oh, I'm sitting here like a dumb fuck. You're supposed to fucking call me, and you have me fucking call you, so I'm sitting here calling you like a dumb fuck.
I like this guy already. He fucking cusses as much as I do. Mr. Rodgers, it's an honor to have you on Wrestling in Black and White. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day.
It is an honor.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm the dumb fuck, and I had to call you motherfuckers, and you're the technological goddamn experts. I'm just a fucking old fucker that don't know fuck all about this shit. And you some bitches say you'll fucking call me, and then I gotta fucking call you, and I ain't Mr. fucking Technology, so I better not get no goddamn phone bill for this shit.
You heard that, Tech. Tech, you heard that shit. That's on you there, buddy, because I don't even do a lot of this IT shit, you know? So Roger and I, we'll come get your asses if we get billed for this.
You can come on. I'm always up for a challenge, but I'll
binge over and give you a little cheeky poo, baby.
That is Rip Rodgers.
Yes, it is.
I'll give you a courtesy of a reach around, and I'll talk dirty to you in 3 languages too, baby.
Hey, well, you know, we had some people that had some other people that definitely would enjoy that. No, seriously, thank you for coming on, Rip, again. Always a pleasure to have you on. Starting to have you on right now. I want to ask how you feeling besides you having to call in.
I'm cool. I'm sitting here. Are you kidding me? I'm fucking almost 62 years old. How in the fuck would you feel? I'm trying to take a fucking shit and wipe my ass, you know.
I think Angry Mark is more. I think he could relate to you more on that area. How does that feel, Angry Mark?
What? Taking a shit? When it comes out, it feels fucking great.
Yeah. I mean, as far as the age.
As far as age? What the fuck are you trying to say? Don't fuck with people that are older than you. Show some respect, co-host.
Oh, always. I always show respect. But, you know, since you are more experienced, you know, in that area like Mr. Rip is, then, you know,
you're just saying we're fucking old is what you're doing. You're digging. You're fucking fair. You just called us 2 old motherfuckers is what you did.
That's not what I said over my mouth.
That's exactly what he did. So Rip, let's just jump. Let's you and I talk for a minute.
Good.
You know, let's push Tech to the side for a minute. So, tell us a little bit about what's been going on in your life around professional wrestling over the last year.
Well, fuck, I still teach at OVW every goddamn fucking weekend. I'll be going down there tonight every Saturday and Sunday down at OVW in Louisville. I have since fucking before the year 2000. So I still got fucking class.
So you're still doing the advanced class down there, right, for some of the more experienced guys?
Yeah. One eye is king in the Valley of the Blind, too, as far as most experience. Holy shit. I didn't know they had such fucking non-athletic, non-fucking happening motherfuckers that think they think they can get in the goddamn wrestling business. That's like me wanting to play point guard for the fucking Knicks, but I never even played basketball before. I can't believe some of these motherfuckers.
Well, it sounds like you're having a good time there. You know?
Well, I sit back there, shake my fucking head, and watch this shit.
So let's talk about some of your high points at OVW. You've had the opportunity to train guys that have became #1 box office hits for movies. They've made it to the top of their field in professional wrestling. Why don't you tell some of the listeners the opportunity of some of the guys you've had, under your tutelage?
Well, fuck. It's no big deal to train the chosen few. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like when Brock come in there and stuff like that. These guys were getting paid big-ass money to learn. What I'm proud of, at OVW, we've got 63 people, jobs with WWE or TNA. That's not even counting the guys working for Jeff Jarrett or ROH that walk through the doors in the beginner's class. These were the guys that paid fucking money and was coming from they were fucking kayfabing, sneaking in over the fucking border and coming from different countries and shit, living out in the parking lot sometimes to get by to chase a fucking dream. In Louisville, goddamn, 3 of those motherfuckers got jobs as referees, girl wrestlers, guy wrestlers, office stooges, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But they all got there, and they all fucking lived the dream. But everybody that got there, they all had to go through my fucking class. And I had no idea what WWE wanted because, hell, we had a tryout there one time. Hell, I had 60 guys there, right, from my class. Fucking
60
Johnny
guys?
There.
60?
Yeah. Well, boys and girls, But anyway, to make a long story short, Johnny Ace hired a bunch of them right then. But the thing was, the ones they hired, they weren't worth a shit. And everybody knew they weren't worth a shit. And now they're sitting there shaking their head. I said, I told you this shit ain't fucking real. This ain't the goddamn Olympic fucking 100-meter dash trials where the first 3 go to make the fucking team. You can get dead goddamn last. And somebody say, oh, well, that looks like somebody I used to work with somewhere. I like him. This is a fucking rib. So unless if you're related to somebody, you're pretty much in. If you're if you're some guy that played field or whatever, you're fucking in.
Right.
Well, this guy was on a goddamn throwaway reality TV show. Oh, you're fucking in. But well, look at this guy. He won fucking Mr. Universe, and he's a great athlete, and he's fucking been working indies. Oh no, he looks a little bit too good. This guy's hair's too long. This guy looks like that, and he wouldn't fucking like that. Hey, wrestling is the greatest, most fucked up business you've ever seen in your fucking life. If you're
even worse
good,
than politics.
Well, that's the same old shit. That's all fucking wrestling is politics. Goddamn, it ain't fucking real. None of it is. So all you got to do is smile. You don't want to be too good. If you're too good, it's like, when you see hot women don't hang with hot women. A hot woman hangs with fat women, and all of a sudden that hot woman's the only one that looks any good. So wrestlers,
you damn straight.
Wrestlers are happy with you as long as you're not a threat to them. And the big rib, what I tell guys when they go to developmental, I said, look, let's just say if you're a fucking Mexican, I said your enemies are the Mexicans. They're only going to take about a certain. There's the unwritten certain number for everybody. We need so many blacks, so many Puerto Ricans, so many Englishmen, so many Scotsmen. Well, we're running Montreal, so we need a guy from Montreal. We need somebody from every major city they can push in. Oh, we got TV in Mexico now, so we got to get fucking Alberto Del Rio or Rey Mysterio or whatever like that. Oh, we got a new TV deal in goddamn India, so pretty soon the goddamn Packy Brigade will be coming out. So that's just the way the wrestling business is.
Well, Rip, I'd like to touch on a subject you brought up, and this is only if you're willing to go there. Do you mind talking about maybe a couple of the guys that you thought that weren't worth a shit when you trained them?
No, I won't do it. No.
Okay, that's cool.
No, but here's the thing. It's like, hell, fucking Nick Dinsmore, who was Eugene, he was down in the OVW for 9 years. And you ought to seen him goddamn, and this motherfucker could go. You ought to seen him fucking matches he had with Chris Benoit. Holy shit. But that doesn't matter. I said, all of a sudden, Nick, I got an idea. So, I told him the idea, this and that. All of a sudden, he becomes Eugene, he gets a job.
And he never gave you the credit for it.
Oh, yes, he has, many a times.
Well, not Nick, I mean WWE.
Do what?
I mean, not Nick, but WWE. You know, they like taking people ideas, don't give people credit, say like they're the ones that came up with the ideas, Vince did it, but they wanted to see who really gave it.
Hey, get fucking real. Get real. Any idea in the wrestling business, you'd have to run them by Dusty. And then all he would do was give them to Cody. Get real. That's what wrestling business is. If you have a good idea, you better keep it to yourself. Because as soon as you give it to some writer or whatever, they'll run with it and give it to one of their fucking buddies or whatever. Or somebody that's already on big-ass dollar contract that they got to do something with. So the best, it's a goddamn catch-22. If you tell them something good, they're going to give it to somebody else. And you're just shaking your fucking head. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
It's that motherfucking world. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, so let me reverse the question. Can you talk about some of the highlights of maybe two people you trained that you're still in contact with today that could be on the main roster of WWE or the main roster on, let's say, TNA?
No, okay. I know you're going to think I'm ribbing you, but I've probably watched 20 minutes of WWE since 2003. I never even saw Eugene. I refuse to. Fuck those guys.
Not even a whole half an hour.
No, do what?
I said not even a whole half an hour. Just 20 minutes.
No, probably about that, because it'd be a minute. And if I would watch it, it would be I would be flipping over something. You know what I mean? Then I'd see somebody, and I'd just get fucking mad. So I don't want to get fucking mad because they're so fucking rotten. And these are guys that know how to work, but they're not allowed to. They're told fucking step by step. You know, fuck, I teach promo. I got guys doing fucking 20-minute fucking promo. But a 20-fucking-minute promo, the some bitches is, I say one word. I say Coca-Cola. 20 minutes, go. And they have no time, but they know how to fucking talk. They know how to get there at the end of the fucking rainbow. And these some bitches have to give these motherfuckers, treat them like fucking 5 years old, treat them how to fucking wrestle, the same old bullshit. The same fucking math, the same fucking third grade fucking psychology. The guys that fucking at one time knew how to work, but they're afraid to say shit. But then again, I tell everybody, fuck, I had two motherfuckers wrestling a 2-hour match on YouTube. A 2-hour match called in the fucking ring. Because
holy shit.
I know how to teach this shit. Everybody had to go a fucking hour with me. They knew the deal. You had to fucking learn this shit. This ain't no scripted shit. You have to fucking learn, and you have to know how, when, and why you're doing something, and you got to know that A leads to B, B leads to C, and you got to get to the end of the goddamn rainbow. You got to understand this shit. That's why years ago in the territory, my third weekend with goddamn Savio Vega, I went an hour Broadway in a goddamn stadium show. I said, T, we're going 60. He goes, I said, yeah, Savat kick, Cobra will run out of time. He goes, yeah, but I said, yeah, I'll sit in the ring, motherfucker, because I got this shit.
So let me ask you your thoughts, Rip, because, you know, a lot of people, a lot of listeners, OVW was the training ground, was the place to be for the WWE years ago.
Yeah, Jim Burnett, when he worked for WWE, he arranged all that with JR. Now, if you follow minor league baseball, they got minor league baseball all in places where pretty much you're forced to play baseball and not get in trouble. But all of a sudden, WWE want to go to Florida because, hey, why in the fuck would you want to go to goddamn Louisville when Johnny Ace's house is right down the street from the fucking thing? You see what I mean?
So how were you guys informed that WWE?
All of a sudden how they do everything. They either fucking hell, I've been fired twice by phone call, and I think Danny, I don't know if Johnny Ace told him in person or over the phone. I don't know.
So was it all of a sudden like you guys were informed on a Friday and they pulled their talent out on a Monday?
Oh no, I think they gave them 2 weeks to clear the shit out, or something like that. In the meantime, WWE, they would never put their name on a fucking lease or nothing, right? So we was stuck with a goddamn $4,000 a month fucking bill, just for the fucking empty ass fucking building.
So there wasn't a long. What was this? Just a month-to-month contract with WWE, or was it yearly?
Oh no, it's like anything else. You sign a fucking contract, and they can fucking fire you anytime they want to for any reason they make up or whatever.
Damn.
Oh,
so how many jobs were affected by this?
Well, I don't know. Well, fuck. It's like all the guys that were there, they had to relocate. Some people had kids in school, you know what I mean? And other people have moved their families there and everything. But then again, if you want to be in the wrestling business, you want it in, nobody asked your ass. You wanted this shit. Hell, when we worked the territory, you was lucky, unless you were a fucking stooge or figured in, you was always, I never stayed anywhere more than 11 months. Hell, 88 I didn't wrestle, let's see, 88 I didn't wrestle in the States. 89 I didn't wrestle in the States. 92 I wrestled in the States about 2 months. So you went, hell, I go over the goddamn world to learn different fucking styles and see different shit and everything, you know what I mean?
Supposed to.
But, you'll ask me a question and I'll just go off.
No.
You got to pull me back sometimes.
But, so WWE notifies you guys that you're no longer going to be the developmental minor league system.
Right.
And you guys, I guess, back in the, late 2000s here, 2000, I'm going to think it was 2008, 2009, didn't you guys have a deal with TNA Wrestling as well?
Yeah, but what a fucking scam that motherfucking was, Okay. Fuck, here's the gimmick. Fuck, I got 3 fucking jobs, right? So I got 3 fucking jobs, and I'm teaching the goddamn TNA guys for fucking free.
What?
Okay. So, well, they're paying Danny some kind of little fucking fee, and they're always late on the motherfucker. So, fuck, I'm fucking in bankruptcy, fucking trying to pay partial payments on electric bill and everything else.
Right.
like any old motherfucker in the real world, right? So I asked these motherfuckers, I said, hey, I trained you guys. Can you kick me back some fucking money? I had to fucking pay for some kind of, I don't know what the fuck it was, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, they made a big fucking deal about it, like I was fucking holding these motherfuckers up. Well, I didn't get a goddamn dime for training their fucking guys. And I trained them for fucking months. Taught them the best of my ability, old style fucking wrestling. If you can learn old style wrestling, you can sure as hell learn scripted, pre-planned bullshit, as I fucking call it, with no fucking emotion, or you're busy thinking, oh, what is next? Now you're like fucking robots because you ain't got a fucking feel for the fucking game. It's fun. You know what's fun? Pretty soon everybody that knows how to fucking work will be dead, and then nobody will know. So what I said WWE is a goddamn double-A fucking product, a double-A baseball fucking team being put off as goddamn major league. I don't give a shit what you fucking say. Old fuckers know. When I tell people, I said, if you can't get in the goddamn fucking ring and go a fucking hour with anybody, call on the fucking fly and make sense, you ain't worth a fuck. If you can't have a half-hour babyface match without throwing a fucking strike, because you ain't worth a fuck. If you can't have a 1-hour tag match called in the fucking ring, you ain't worth a fuck at your goddamn craft. I'm fucking good at this shit. I was mentored by fucking Randy Savage and his fucking family. Rode the fucking roads with Dean Malenko's dad, Bob Roop, Ronnie fucking Garvin. These motherfuckers caught my fucking ass. Randy Orton. Hell, I was there when Randy Orton was born. Worked with his grandpa.
Wow.
Holy shit! A little baby legend killer.
Baby
yeah.
Orton.
So we're sitting there. Oh fuck. Anyway. Yeah, Bob had the old red truck that got ran into, and oh fuck. We was fucking we was the Outlaws, ICW. We was against everybody. We was running against fucking Barnett. We was running against Bruiser. We was running against the fucking Sheik, fucking Jerry Jarrett, Bob Geigel. We didn't give a shit. We ran against goddamn everybody. Didn't give a fucking shit.
Blanche is dead.
Do what?
Wow.
Did y'all run against Tully Blanche's father as well?
Oh come on now, get with it. Know your fucking history. He's got down in San Antonio, fucking Texas.
We're getting a lot of fans were interested, and we told them you was coming on to the show. Right now relaying some messages and some questions that fans have had for you. So that's one of the questions that I'm reading to is about you being in the territories. Who did you run against? And you named all of the names except for one, and a fan did wonder about Tully Blanche's dad.
No. We ran in Kentucky, Indiana, Virginia, West Virginia, Missouri, and Illinois and Tennessee. And Tully Blanche's dad was he was promoter in San Antonio. As a matter of fact, they were the very first wrestling show to be on the USA Network. I used to watch it from the Junction in San Antonio, Texas, on USA Network. Then WWF took their spot.
So let me touch on something that you brought up. Now, you said you were training these TNA talent for free. Free. So how did that shit go down where you're in there training these people at OVW and you're doing this shit for free? Who are you talking? Well, you don't have to say who, but how do you do this shit and continue to do it for free? Because you've turned out awesome talent over the years.
That doesn't matter. Wrestling is phony. It doesn't matter if you're any good. All it takes is some fucking guy with some power. If Vince likes you, you're in. If Triple H likes you, you're in. If some fucking writer has got an idea or whatever, oh, you look like my third cousin from school or something. All of a sudden, you're goddamn in. It has nothing to do with talent. Nothing. Them fucking girl wrestlers are the biggest fucking rib I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Oh, my God, are they fucking horrible. Divas, Rebel, fucking Lucian. What a fucking rib. They're taking these girls that are wrestling a fucking C-minus match, and the girls are so fucking bad, you think it's fucking good. The fucking NXT, the NXT universe. Kiss my motherfucking ass.
Now you trained a very. This is more recently, but there's a young lady in New Jersey that you trained, Deanna, I believe her name.
Fucking Deanna was at goddamn NXT last night. Fucking she's worked for fucking ROH. Fucking TNA's called her up trying to get her. She's worked some TNA pay-per-view and shit. But the reason she's any good. It's like she trains with guys. See, I was training. Damian Adams come in and train with me. Then he went. A lot of guys that I train, they go off and run their own schools, but they do the system I train. There's like Andy Baker in England. I've been up to 3 times in Santino School up there in Battle Arts for seminars up there. Mike Mondo in fucking New York, and then Damian Adams in New Jersey. And then I've been to Danny Cage's up there, the thing in Charlotte, the NWA Legends thing, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. But all these guys I fucking know, I teach a certain fucking style. And all the time I was teaching for WWE, Not 1 second did anybody come in to observe. Not 1 second did they tell me what to do in anything. I just fucking talk to some bitches, and I know what they fucking need to do. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't tell me what the fuck to do, and we'll be fine. I don't work well with others.
Well, here's what I'd like to do with you, Rip. I'm going to say a name, and you just tell me what comes into your head. Is that all right?
Well, what I'll do, so usually I'd say the first thing. Now I'll sugarcoat it because I'm getting
all
older.
right. Yeah, that's safer for the listeners. They have virgin ears.
Yeah,
all right. So,
virgin ears.
Okay, so here's the first thing I'm going to ask you. Brock Lesnar.
Oh, fucking Brock is so fucking intense. What a fucking animal. Them motherfuckers all they wanted to do was shoot. There'd be fucking him, Kurt Angle's brother, Ron Waterman that used to fight in the fucking UFC, Sylvester Turkai, who won NCAA from North Carolina State. Hell, I'm one of the teacher, and all they want to do is fight and get in the ring and wrestle for real and have to kill each other. But let me tell you this. Fucking Brock Lesnar drove our goddamn ring truck. Because the motherfucker was raised on a farm, right? That son of a bitch could do everything. And that motherfucker worked fucking hard. He was just fucking money. I don't think he ever had a passion for wrestling, but he was good at it. You know what I mean? He's got the aura, the mystique, the fucking look, the credentials. He's just a fantastic fucking athlete. I mean, if some bitch went over and didn't even play college football and play NFL Europe just for the hell of it. You know what I mean? Then got into UFC with just basically wrestling skills. And
did you say NFL Europe?
Yeah, he was in NFL Europe.
So I thought he got cut from the Vikings.
He did. I said NFL Europe was a developmental league. And what he was doing, he didn't play college football, see?
He was that gifted.
That's how good that motherfucker was.
So,
but anyway, Brock was just a fucking animal. That's all there is to it.
All right. And let me go ahead. I'm going to shoot one more name, and then I'll throw it over to Tech.
Okay.
John Cena.
The first day Cena was there, we were in a little bitty spot show. Now listen to this. Freetown, Indiana is a dot on the map. Freetown, Indiana. It's by Brownstown. Brownstown's by Seymour, where I'm from. And Cena's first night in, he's putting that fucking ring up with a shit-eating grin on his fucking face. He was happy as a fucking pig in fucking shit. Because he was getting his chance to fucking live a goddamn dream. It didn't matter what fucking level it was. Now he's got a fucking chance to perform. He's getting a fucking paycheck to do it. He can fucking train all he fucking wants to, and he can fucking learn. And I remember him just laughing, taking him boards, and I was ribbing, and he's throwing him boards with that shit-eating grin on his face, throwing him fucking boards of the fucking ring on the fucking trailer.
Are you able to share a rib maybe that you did with Cena that you wouldn't? No?
No.
All right. Fair enough. All right, I'm going to turn it over.
If I would start on that shit, I would be going for fucking 3 hours. You know what I mean? So we'll save that for another time.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn it over to Tech because I got to grab me another beer.
Hey, wait. Remember, we have you on a limitation remark on that.
Jesus
Please
Christ, stop it, Mama. Be quiet, Mama. We got Rip fucking Rodgers on here. I'm going to get a beer.
Look.
Take over.
The man is Rip. It's Rip Rodgers. I mean, he's even more angry than you, as always. He sounds more aggressive than you for once.
I see. What I got is I got a goddamn passion for this shit. There's not most of the guys today. They ain't got a fucking passion. How could you like this shit? If I was growing up now, I would laugh at this fucking thing. I'm in goddamn Durban, South Africa, three Saturdays in a row in fucking riots. I'm in fucking Puerto Rico TV. The fucking cops got to come in 2 times in a row, shut TV down because they're having a fucking riot. I got guns pulled on me fucking twice. And here these fucking heels, and now they don't even have any fucking heels. Shit. We'd be coming out of the ring back to back to keep them fighting the marks off. Now it's like goddamn ice capades coming to town. How fucking embarrassing. They killed my fucking business.
You mentioned the name Chris Benoit. And, of course, WWE and a lot of people try to exit him out of the business, act like he never existed. What was your thoughts of working with Chris Benoit and having to know him?
Well, fucking, I met Chris in Calgary. He was a teenager. So I'm working with Chris and Owen Hart and Pillman. And, Bad News Allen got Chris trained over in Japan, right? Chris was the most shy motherfucker. And he wouldn't even look you in the eye. And, he was used by the Hearts up there in Calgary, but all the top guys are always the fucking, it was like, if it was Texas, you're in Von Erich land, right? And then if, up in Calgary, the Hart brothers were pushed. So he went overseas and worked, Mexico, Japan, England, stuff like that. But I remember in WCW, he come in, and he said, Rip, I want you to teach me how to be a heel like you. I said, no, Chris, that ain't your personality. I said, just be yourself. In a subtle way, you'll be fine. If everybody's working, we don't want people. Hey, when wrestling comes to town, it's supposed to be the fat man, the giant, the midget, the guy with 3 arms, the guy with 4 dicks, the bearded lady, and stuff. It's supposed to be 20 fucking different acts. You know what I mean? Now Everybody's the fucking same. It's fucked up. I mean, there's the buffet. I'm sick of the buffet. You know what I mean? Every match is the same. Every rhythm's the same. Everybody's got music. Everybody stands on the fucking pole. Everybody does the same cover. Everybody does the same shit. It's totally fucked up. And they got these goddamn agents out there, and the goddamn agents are sitting there with their asshole puckered because they can get fired for no fucking reason. So they're not going to do nothing to fucking make any goddamn waves. They say, I better do this because that's accepted. Yeah, I accepted my fucking ass. That's why you can't fucking draw on TV. You're over fucking exposed. You can't draw a goddamn fucking house show. And I read something on the fucking internet. They had like 30-something 10,000-plus houses last year. I said, fuck. That would be, how embarrassing is that? Hell, they used to run 3 towns a night years ago. Now they run, 8 shows a week, maybe, and sometimes they're combo shows, correct?
Yes, that's true. They do that sometimes.
Let's just take an example. We could took fucking Memphis. They could run 52 times a year and do 7,000 people a week. Now WWE will come in there twice, and they'll do 7,000 people. You know what I mean? They've killed every fucking town there fucking is. They sit here having a goddamn fucking first. They got a goddamn 3-hour Raw. Now I understand the money. Now I'm not a money man, and I ain't a businessman. Now Vince is a smart motherfucker making goddamn money, but you can't force somebody to sit down there and watch a goddamn program for 3 fucking hours. I wouldn't go to a goddamn movie for 2 hours. My fucking ass would be numb. I got to fucking eat. I want something to fucking eat or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. It's a long time.
But he's killed every fucking town in goddamn America. It's so fun. See, if you're old, you know all this shit. You know what I mean? It's like, I work for fucking Watts. I worked 2 Superdome shows for Watts. There's over 30,000. Because he ran New Orleans every goddamn Monday night. Hell, Ole sold out the goddamn Omni, 17,000 people. 2 weeks in a row with wrestling. People believed in that fucking shit. You go look on anything on fucking YouTube, and you can feel the goddamn electricity in the air. You can feel the goddamn fucking emotion. Ricky Morton be selling them bitches, be fucking crying. Heels be fighting himself. You ever see that Ox Baker fucking riot in fucking Cleveland?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, he fucking heart punched Ernie Ladd, and the fucking chairs start hitting the fucking ring. Oh my God! Fucking Google Ox Baker riot in fucking Cleveland. You'll not get your fucking pants. But that's the way wrestling used to be. Now it's a ha-ha. Oh, this is awesome. You fucked up. What? You fucked up. I'm leading this goddamn orchestra. You ain't got no fucking say, you fucking mark. You paid to get in. Now I'm like a fucking armchair quarterback.
So, what are your thoughts on if you were putting together an organization, Rip?
Oh, I would have strictly old school wrestling. Anything you do today on TV, you would not see. Oh,
okay.
It would be a different format every time. I would have. Sometimes the show would open up with wrestling already in the ring, and you'd get a fucking finish. I'd go off the air with fucking standby matches. There would be fucking upsets. You would not be calling this shit. First, wrestling would take 2 steps back because it would be like boring. Because I might slam you 3 times in a row, and you get pinned and you get carried out. We're going back to fucking believability.
All right. So with that being said, if you were starting your organization, tell me the top 5 wrestlers that you would want for your organization.
I don't want anybody. I'm going to build my own fucking stars. I'm going to take 2 steps back. I'm going to slowly nurture new names because nobody draws in this world because everybody, if you're on WWE, you're overexposed. If you was a heel and they start seeing your act after 6 months, they sort of start liking you. Well, Bruiser Brody, he ain't really going to hurt nobody. He ain't really going to kill anybody. It's gone. So that's why guys was moving all the time. But no, it's like TNA. Them some bitches have been on TV for how long? They've never created a fucking star. They go out and use goddamn guys that were fucking anybody that WWE fires, they goddamn hire. Hell, WWE got rid of them because their fucking mind's gone from fucking too much fucking TV, or they're overexposed on fucking television. Fuck a good TV show. It's good the first year. The second year they start shooting angles. Third year it's gone. Fuck, they've seen John Cena for 10 straight fucking years. It ain't like fucking Hogan was going on there. And you'd see him on a Saturday night special, a special interview, or the motion bumper at the end of the tape. These motherfuckers are having matches against major fucking stars. How many times could you watch Cena, Randy Orton, no matter how good it is? Fuck,
Too many times.
I'm sick of it. Hey, hell, if Elvis was alive and ran Memphis every fucking Monday night, after about 3 weeks, nobody'd come. They've seen his act. They've seen all them motherfuckers act. It doesn't matter how good it is. That's like years ago when Jimmy Valiant, he had to deal with Vince Sr. Like every 3rd year he'd come in because they get tired of seeing your fucking act. You're still a name, but no, I would take all guys with a name, and my guys would be fucking beating you. That's what they'd be doing. You get a fucking payday, you get a fucking exposure, but you're putting my goddamn guys over. Nobody in my fucking company, if there was one guy who used the clothesline, that would be it. Nobody else. And whenever he hits you, it would be a knockout, a carry-out, a ref fucking stoppage, or whatever. Everybody's got their own fucking move, and nobody else will even do it unless I tell you to. And then I'm going to work a program like the Battle of the Sleepers. You know what I mean? Something like that for a build-up or something like that. But you don't nick, you don't steal somebody else's fucking finish hold. If you do and you forget, I'm going to have them announcers bury your ass and talk about how you don't do it. You don't do the stunner as good as Stone Cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let me touch on a topic you were just bringing up here. So we see this a lot now on current television. I know you said you don't really watch
TV.
You don't watch it. But nowadays, there's guys doing the super kick, the pile driver, power bombs, and people are kicking out of these finishing moves.
Well, that's because, okay, first of all, either look at it this way. If you're an owner and you ain't a wrestler that's had 5,000 matches, you don't know. You ain't got a fucking clue. Just because you're born and you hang around, you don't mean you get it. You might get some business aspects, but you don't get the working aspect. That shit takes too long. Fuck, I'm still learning every fucking day what to do, what not to do. How do I get to the end of the fucking rainbow? Okay, this is fucked up. Where do I go from fucking there? This shit, it's just like a doctor goes to school his whole life. He goes to fucking medical school. He graduates. Now he's a rookie doctor. You want that sumbitch operating on you? Hell no, I want that goddamn old motherfucker that did 50,000 knee operations operate on me. He's got experience. And that's the way the fucking wrestling business is. And we got all these fucking cocksuckers with the fucking opinions, with fucking writers and bullshit. But you can't blame the writers. Hell, they're just getting paid big money to fucking hang out and have a good time. Can't blame them for somebody offering them all that goddamn money, you know. But no, I would have fucking babyface matches. I would have fucking heel matches. Never in my life have I hit somebody with a gimmick and did they kick out. If somebody hits you with a finish hold, you better position yourself where you can put your foot on the rope, put your hand underneath the fucking rope, or I can give you the big fucking move, but I'm going to try and cheat anyway, and the ref's going to catch me and not fucking count. Then you're going to oversell. We got to have fucking rules. Over the top's got to mean something. We can't have that ECW bullshit where there's no goddamn rules. If there's no rules, there's no good guy, bad guy. If there's a movie with no good guy, bad guy, you don't give a fuck. Somebody's going to have to fucking cheat. So it's got to be goddamn good versus evil, or nobody gives a fuck. See, I start going on this shit, and then I just fucking take off. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So what would you, what was your, because a lot of fans and a lot of marks and even some people in the business call a lot of veteran trainers such as yourself, such as the Dr. Tom Pritchard, such as the Cornettes, a lot of the older people in the business, they try to call y'all bitter. They say, you know, y'all old times, you got to get with the times.
No. We're not bitter. It's just like, it's just like NBA basketball, right?
Right.
Okay, all of a sudden, everybody's allowed to travel, right?
That is true.
Oh, it's jump stop. No, that's fucking traveling. All of a sudden, they relax the rules because guys ain't as good. Now, all of a sudden, you're allowed to carry the ball. Before, you had to fucking have the skill not carry the ball. Fucking Oscar Robertson averaged a goddamn triple-double. They didn't even have one then. He just played basketball. They got everybody wants to think their generation is the fucking best. Sorry. When Babe Ruth's hitting 60 fucking home runs and the fucking more than 3 fucking teams, that motherfucker's over.
So you've had the opportunity to work with in the ring with some of the greatest of all times.
Now what? Okay, now the good rib is you're going to find out some of the guys you idolize, they ain't worth a fuck, and some of the guys you think this guy ain't nothing, this motherfucker's great. A lot of times you get fucking you get punished for being great, like Brad Armstrong. I got in the goddamn ring with Brad Armstrong. And that son of a bitch is one of the best fucking wrestlers I've ever seen in my goddamn. I didn't have to tell that son of a bitch anything. But then again, what I say, he was an Armstrong. That's the way all the Armstrongs were. They were just fucking great. Steve, Bob, Scotty, and Road Dogg.
I remember watching Brad Armstrong in the 80s, and you could just see he could
great.
go. Yeah.
He was great. Yeah, Brad Armstrong was great.
That motherfucker. I remember. Let's see. I wrestled him the last show they had at the Kiel Auditorium in St. Louis. And WCW had some idiot road agent. He come in. He was some fucking mark. And he said, "Oh, Brad." He said, "What a match you had." He goes, "Well, I was with Rip." And he started laughing. And the guy shook it. He didn't understand. Well, he loses all the time. And Brad just started laughing. Guys don't fucking get it. It doesn't matter if you're any fucking good.
Well, I'd like to ask you a question because this is currently happening, and I want your opinion. I know you probably didn't watch the Angle. You aren't watching Raw. But this past Monday night,
Miss
Charlotte.
Okay. I read the internet shit, okay? Now,
Miss Charlotte.
First of all, I know, I didn't see none of it, okay? But that shit that they did was, all that is everybody in America is a pussy now, okay? Everybody's a fucking sissy. In the old days, if somebody was screwing somebody else's goddamn girlfriend, you would talk about it on TV, have an angle, they'd really beat the shit out of each other, and you'd make fucking money. Now, here's all this shit happen. Now, first of all, they're putting these girls out here with no fucking experience. So it used to be you go to goddamn WWF, you was a 10-year fucking worker, you'd have your 3,000 fucking matches, you had a fucking clue, you knew how to fucking cut promos, you hit your fucking bullet points, and that was it. They're throwing these young girls out there with no goddamn experience, a fucking nationwide, almost worldwide fucking audience, telling them what to say or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now, Flair can't say nothing. He's got to be upset. Are you kidding me? His fucking son is dead. The fucking girl's brother was dead. He's got to be upset, but he can't say anything. Hell, fucking Hogan gets caught saying something that 99.9 of the people of this world, myself, and everybody else has ever been born or will be born has said in private, because you get mad or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And now he's fucking, all of a sudden, he's disappeared from WWE. Of course, they're going to have to bring his ass back. But the whole thing is, Flair couldn't say nothing. Hell, they might fire him. Hell, he's got to eat. What the hell's he going to do? But anyway, so what they was saying in real was, we would just shoot on the fucking promos all the time. We did an angle with OVW. They was talking about, the whole thing was talking about Trailer Park Trash's dad having cancer or stroke and dying. And that was the whole fucking thing. And that was brought up repeatedly. But you're in a small market, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's not worldwide. I get that. But that's just wrestling. If it's okay, if anything goes, anything goes. So, thing was, whatever they said, I didn't see it. I got the fucking gist of it. It had to upset Flair. The girl wasn't going to make any waves. She's just been brought up. You can't say no. You say no, they'll fucking stop your fucking push. They'll leave you off for a fucking while. That's the way the wrestling business is. Used to be, I'd say fuck you and just walk. But now there ain't no other place to go. Hell, TNA don't count. You're in TNA because you can't get a job with WWE and they don't want you or you're overexposed. That's it. It's a good place for rehab if you can get a goddamn check, though. Okay, did I hit that well enough?
Yeah, I would say you nailed that. So tell us about a shoot angle that you did in the ring that you really remember that sticks out. There was a total shoot, and who was it against?
What do you mean, a shoot thing in the ring?
Yeah, your promo.
Oh, promos was just promos. I remember one time years ago, Bob Roop called Ronnie Garvin by his real name as a rib, but he threw it in there like this reporter. Ronnie Garvin's name was Roger Barnes. So he was talking about this reporter named Roger Barnes or whatever, and Garvin got fucking hot, I remember. Because this was when kayfabe was so fucking strict. You didn't do that shit. But most of the stuff we would take real. I remember Randy Savage stole a steak from Kroger's. We put that on TV. Talked about it in promos. Hell, he actually threw a brick through Lawler's window, and hell, I was with him. Of course, I didn't know he was going to do that because I was a straight one. Hell, I was there when he broke Dundee's jaw. Sucker punch Dundee.
Whose jaw did he break?
He broke Bill Dundee's jaw about 1982 or 3. We was running ICW, and we was in direct competition with Memphis. And he went up to Dundee, sucker punched him, and broke his jaw. Hell, I thought we was going to the gym to work out in Nashville. They wouldn't tell me because they knew I was a fucking I wouldn't know what to do. And so there was Pez was there, Thunderbolt was there, Angelo was there, Randy was there. Because hell, I think it was me, Pez, Randy, and Angelo in the car. And we'd worked Memphis the night before, and we was going to stay over and then work Johnson City the next day on the other side of Tennessee.
Was Randy as intense as we saw him on TV?
Oh, no, he was more intense in real life. Oh, no, this guy was my idol, my fucking hero. This motherfucker taught me how to work. He taught me production. He taught me fucking booking. He got me in there as a fucking business partner. He taught me everything about the goddamn wrestling business there was. And he also taught me intensity. Well, I was just an athlete and trained whatever, blah, 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 but sort of one of them, just a normal whoop, 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 whoop guy. And he was fucking, he would go to the bathroom and lock the door. I said, Randy, there's nobody here, Or when he'd go in a restaurant, he'd sit with his back so he could see everybody coming in. You know what I mean? And he'd walk by, and I said, Randy, you want to fight everybody for no goddamn reason. I can tell what that guy's thinking. I remember he had this one girlfriend, and he wanted me to teach her to do this one dance. So I grabbed her. He says, what are you doing? I says, well, you told me to teach her how to do this dance. Well, you don't have to touch it. I said, well, fuck, then you do it then. Well, I don't know how. Well, which one is it? Okay, just touch her that much.
Oh, wow. So
he was the most intense motherfucker.
So you touched on it briefly. So your TNA has been on now 5 or 6 different networks.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, first of all, TNA. The first thing I did, I looked at TNA, and I saw they had a goddamn 6-sided ring. I said, who in the fuck's idea is this? You don't take a fucking traditional, wrestling has been whatever, how many, 100 years or whatever, and all of a sudden change something. Now, if you're WWE, you can do that because you're the incumbent. You're number one. Fuck everybody else. They'll follow you eventually. But TNA's coming out, as soon as you turn that sumbitch on, old wrestling fans say, what the fuck is this bullshit? And you turn that sumbitch off, never to turn it on again. And then everything in TNA is WWE light. They copy the same fucking angles, do the same fucking shit, hire the same fucking writers, hire the same fucking talent after WWE's gotten rid of them because they're over fucking exposed. They ain't got
or in some cases, they got fired from WWE for violating the wellness policy.
Yeah, well, the wellness policy is who they ever want to get fired. Let's get real. Everybody in the industry, within the boys, if somebody smokes dope, they all know. If somebody's on the shit, they all fucking know. They're going to cherry pick and pick who they want to. Get real.
So let me ask you a pretty direct question here. You can answer it if you want. Should there be drug testing in professional wrestling?
No.
No.
No. They've already said when it was treated as a sport, hey, I don't care. It's none of my business. All my buddies that took steroids, they're all dead. 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 If you want to do that, that's your business. But then again, if you want to drink, hey, if you want to drink alcohol, that's your business. If you want to eat nothing but fat food, that's your business. If you want to take steroids, that's your business. We're all going to die anyway. Steroids work. They also mess you up. But no, but if we're not a real athletic, if we're a performance, then I can't. I don't understand it, because it's not real. It's not a contest. I remember every time we would wrestle in Illinois, we would cringe because they would say this exhibition, and it was from their 1930 something. They would have to read it before each match. Hell, when I was I had an Indiana promoter's license, and I'd run towns in Indiana for ICW, and I would have the Indiana's promoter's book from 1932. It said no hair pulling, no eye gouging, no pile drivers, and no blading in the rule book.
Wow.
But as far as I don't give a shit about the wellness if it's not a sport. It's like Major League Baseball. They say, well, this guy did, this guy did, this guy did. Well, hell, they're finding pitchers did it and hitters did it. So what the hell? It all evens out anyway. The way I look at it, it's like, well, this guy's weight trained. This one ain't. Well, he's going to be stronger. This guy does plyometrics. This guy don't. This guy is on a high-protein, low-fat diet. This guy don't. This guy takes protein supplements. This guy don't. This guy takes vitamins. This guy don't. There's always going to be some kind of advantage that somebody's got.
Well, we want to, Rip Rodgers, time is of the essence, as always. Can we ask if we can do a part 2 of this sometime next week, and we can get more of your stories and more of your analysis of the pro wrestling business, of TNA, of WWE, and of RH. Is that okay with you?
Sure. What happens? You'll ask me a question, and I just go off, and we forget about what I was talking about.
That's what we love. Fans, time is very short. We have 90 seconds left. Just to remind you, this is your host, Tech, with co-host
Angry Mark. Live angry.
Yes, and also thank you to the Hustle of Rip Rodgers for your time. We will have part 2 at some time next week. Check us up on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and on Twitter under the Mat Radio. This is Wrestling Black and White with Rip Rodgers. We all will talk to you all next week. Thank you, Rip, for your time.
All right, just make sure you guys don't do like Subway Jared did and be getting some footlongs now.
Rip, we got to sit down and have a fucking beer.
I don't drink, but okay.
We can get Rip some apple juice, some apple juice and orange juice, and we get enough for you.
Yeah, Rip, what I'll do is I'll get some extra apple juice. That way you don't have to bitch about your shit.
Okay, all right. All right, nice talking to you guys. Give me a ring. Let me know what's up, okay?
All right, take care.